Born, bred, and repping Omaha, Terence Crawford. David Avanesyan.
You ready to receive the instructions? Obey my commands.
17 KOs.
And Crawford comes out right-handed. Always really gathering the aim. Crawford at times lays it out there a little too much.
Sometimes 13 months ago.
Trading jab like that, keeping Avanesyan at bay. It's going to be
big right hand.
Crawford always measuring, always show a lot of different wrinkles and angles now. His face consistently will sometimes cause them to panic and break. Avanesyan, nothing really too fancy.
Now Crawford's gonna have to start putting that left hand behind for real. His most comfortable stance, I believe.
Yeah. He'll stay in his face, so he'll keep Crawford.
The only way you can win a fight against somebody like this.
Yeah. Avanesyan now starting to switch things, but also give me some thinking behind it.
Not showing any. So a good start for the Armenian.
Well, this is the shot that Avanesyan landed. Desperate. He's going to do everything to
They all can fight, but it's the staying power. And guys like Avanesyan,
because sometimes you'll see a shot coming thinking, oh, it ain't nothing on.
He's had some knockouts lately, right, Ken?
But this is what David has to do if he's going to.
But Terence Crawford.
Avanesyan, because this guy feels like
Avanesyan having some success.
Still execute a game plan underneath those circumstances. Avanesyan is the kind of guy who exposes those fake punches.
Crawford.
Orthodox is squared up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Again, he tests your staying power. We already know Crawford has staying power, so.
And this is what Avanesyan does. He doesn't give you.
Which stance get out on the left side. Makes it really tough to cut off the ring on him.
when you're looking at Crawford, he's not overreacting.
You got to be in good shape to fight someone like Avanesyan as well.
Yeah.
He's a solid B-plus class fighter, and if you ain't in the A class,
he made adjustments. He switched to southpaw.
So it's going to be up to Avanesyan, and not just bring this kind of pressure, but Crawford being a bit more active now. I don't know if it's because Avanesyan's forcing him to
body, but the body is not there. He's sticking that jab sometimes.
Expose whether you have any staying power in the ring, and what I mean by staying power is your ability. You know, a lot of top amateur stars end up getting,
bothered by anything that Avanesyan is doing.
And his counter-punch ability, he's letting the fight come.
You're going to have to be a bit more tricky than just pressuring a little bit and throw more shots.
No, it's pressure. It's pressure.
How did you score those first 2 rounds?
I got it.
When you've got a fighter who's 35 years old and hasn't fought in over a year, you always wonder, hey. Stairs and downstairs.
I think Avanesyan right now is making him fight a little harder than he wants to right now. He gets to go and invest in that body. Avanesyan hasn't found a way to get through that jab.
But Avanesyan will be like a buzzsaw in front of him, though.
Crawford slick, though.
Body shot there from Avanesyan. Left hook.
Succeed. The biggest difference that I see from the ones that succeed to the ones that don't succeed. They all control. He forces his way inside, does Avanesyan. These guys tend to get better as the rounds progress.
Now,
he punches with you, see that?
Now, the one thing Crawford can't do.
Round 4. Antonio.
So Avanesyan, whether he got the ring cut off on him.
Good body shot.
Uppercut, a slick uppercut from Crawford into the front foot. Now this crowd is rallying behind him. Avanesyan.
Good uppercut.
Avanesyan now is close quarters fighting with him and Avanesyan tonight.
I knew it wouldn't be long before we start drawing.
Antonio, are you surprised by how competitive Avanesyan is?
Very, very calm and collected.
I don't think we want to see too many exchanges.
Terence Crawford, David Avanesyan is making his
uppercut as well. Into the butt from Avanesyan.
See, Avanesyan gets through in there, but the shot selection.
That's it.
Not every shot Crawford's throwing is hard, but some of those light shots are meant to change of speed on the shots, change of strength on the shot, mentality of Avanesyan, and that's what makes him such a a tough, durable guy. You know,
The changing levels of Terence Crawford. He controls the distance perfectly.
He's proven he's qualified. Everyone knows he's tough, and this is an opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. Usually he gives a good account of himself and keep himself in the mix. And the prospects that then he winds up beating. I'm talking about with Terence Crawford.
And now they're going toe-to-toe.
The opening, but also look at the change of speed in Crawford. Oh, nice shots.
So here we go, guys. Round 5, and things are heating up. Left hand.
He's not going to win tonight, so he keeps pushing it, looking to change it.
Avanesyan lands a right.
Shots through just on his hustle alone. But it's Crawford with the shot selection.
Avanesyan with a straight.
So, of course, I felt like he would bring his best game tonight. But the crew...
4 rounds to nothing, Terence Crawford.
But the shot selection is the difference, and Crawford's shot selection is very good. Avanesyan is more of a hustle to draw something out of him. Yeah. And even Avanesyan's punch output is starting to come down now. It's running a little bit.
He's too big of a puncher.
But if, you know, oh, nice right hand by Avanesyan. But let's
so they can have it between the rounds, the next round.
And you may not like him when he's angry.
It might be letting him get a little comfortable, but I know he's going to raise the stakes in a minute.
Crawford's been off for 13 months, right? So this is kind of the right kind of guy. He's got does a good job, but again, it keeps Crawford working. I think Avanesyan might have felt one of the body shots.
I think they should go back to the dressing room, get the extra set, so they can have
fight that Crawford's going to need.
If Crawford stay in this,
to opponents.
Still. Another left hand for Crawford. Is the you would think the cut and the gloves, if he were to hit Avanesyan just the right way, that could bust his. Ooh.
That keeps him getting up.
but when the champ want to raise that level up and controlling, it's the matador and the bull. So
and that's a problem with Crawford. You chase him, you
slice his head open.
He's at its most effective. But it's really interesting how Crawford will handle that.
Crawford, look at him just going upstairs and downstairs. Picks.
Touches and goes and touches and shoots and hard shots and so on.
Uppercut from Crawford.
You trap him and then he gets the best of you in the exchange a lot of times. Crawford's taking it up the gears. Nice.
Oh! What a right hand from Terence Crawford! Flat on his back. He knocked him out. The key.
yes,
Into the ring and Lupe Contreras.
2 minutes 14 by way